Oh my God. Yes. We got tatted while we were in Vegas, y'all.
I know.
Tatted up.
Tatted. Well, you can't really see my. Tat.
I got it in a weird place.
Me too. Wait. And mine's kind of like
To the side.
on the side.
Whenever I twist my arm, it looks weird. It looks deformed.
Simone said you was when we was on the bus, you kept looking.
Yo, because I can't.
She said you kept looking at your arm like.
No, you don't even understand. Like, even like the next morning when I woke up, I was sleeping like this, and I woke up, I was like, what the I was like, oh my God.
Yo, I did do that like twice. Like, I ain't go front. I was like, what is it? Oh yeah. Okay.
I was like, oh snap, I got a tattoo.
Like,
because like usually when you get a tattoo, it's like you're gonna be there for a couple hours. And so it was like kind of like, in your brain. But we got it. It took us what?
maybe 3 minutes each.
Yes.
Maybe. If that. That might be a
that.
stretch. That might be a stretch.
And so yeah, we got tatted up. $10.
I like it.
Coolsville Tattoo. They got 3 locations in Las Vegas if you're going to Vegas.
And it makes $10. I mean, it's little choices.
Yeah.
You have but $10?
$10. Yeah, $10, $20,
got the other
$30,
one on
and
my
$40.
head.
I thought you was going to get the second one. You said you wanted another one.
I should have.
Yeah.
I just got to go back.
And there you go.
So I can see Usher.
And Bruno Mars.
Yo.
When you text me, I was like, granted, I've already seen him in concert twice, but a third time would be lovely.
I was like, wait, Bruno Mars was there while we was there?
I can believe it.
Very upsetting.
I love him so much.
I didn't bump into Usher or Rick Ross, but it's all right. I'll go back.
It's probably for the best that you didn't bump into Usher or Rick Ross.
Why?
Well, Rick Ross, like,
That's my man's, yo. I bangs with Rick Ross. That is my top 5, one of my favorite rappers. Love Rick Ross.
Oh.
My mom thinks he's attractive, but she also thinks Snoop Dogg is attractive. So hey,
Snoop. You know what? I saw a picture of Snoop Dogg's father the other day.
Oh,
he looked just like him.
Wow.
Like slim and tall and whatnot. Yeah, he looked just like him with gray hair.
Yeah, no, I'll take Rick Ross over Snoop Dogg any day.
I don't know, dog. I think I would choose Snoop over.
I need him a little thick.
Oh my God.
I need him a little thick.
Oh my God. You
That's
know
all
what?
I'm saying.
I think we should just start the show.
That's fine.
I think we should just start the show.
That is fine. I'm just saying.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What is happening?
What's poppin'?
Episode 28 in the building.
Yes.
I'm your girl CRT.
And I'm your girl Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes.
And in tattoos.
Set it up.
Yo, let me tell y'all about your co-host. She was up and down Las Vegas Boulevard yelling at.
Yo.
Set it up.
Set it up. Yo, we had so much fun.
We had
out
a good
there.
time.
We had like the time of our life out there.
We had a good time.
We had a great time.
Oh, child,
Mother's Day and all. Like we were just really turned up. Thanks everybody who came out.
No edited version.
No. I'm so glad we chose not to do a podcast.
I mean, honestly.
It would have been a hot mess.
Yeah. Like, no.
For sure.
Too much.
For sure.
Too much.
For sure.
But yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we have any announcements. Yeah, no.
No, we don't. We did.
We did, but it got canceled.
Fucking COVID.
Because of COVID. Because y'all can't, well, I was going to say because y'all can't stay in the house, but we definitely just came from Vegas.
Yeah.
But outside of that, though.
We don't be out the house like that.
We really don't.
See, when we be out the house, we do it big or we stay in the house.
Period. Go big or go home.
That's it.
So yeah, maybe we'll have that announcement for you guys next year.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, sis, what can't you wrap your head around?
Okay, I was gonna say something else, but then we talking about Vegas. I can't wrap my head around that there's like no continental nothing in Vegas. Like,
what you mean?
Like I had to pay for coffee in Vegas. Like I'm used to, y'all can at least have free coffee.
You mean like continental breakfast?
Yeah, like I like Vegas, I really do. But the fact that we gotta pay for everything, I was like, hey yo, there was like like you go to some hotel, they have like the little coffee machine in the room. I would have tolerated that. Yeah.
Nope. You had to pay. You know what? Honestly, by Friday, I was like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
Bruh.
I was so tired of spending money.
The damn Ubers. I haven't spent that much money on Ubers. And first of all, I had to re-download the Uber app when I got to Vegas. Because COVID hit, I was like, oh, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. Deleted the app. I had to re-download the app. Had to pay for the Uber to get to dinner.
Yes.
From dinner back to the hotel.
Yeah.
From the hotel to, and if we want to go change clothes before we go somewhere, after we came from somewhere.
Whew.
So
Like,
I can't really get with the whole, I mean, like nothing's included.
yo, and they're like, listen, you got a place to lay your head. Our room didn't have a fridge, but my mom's room, they had a suite.
Oh,
Yeah, and they didn't have like no microwave. They only had a fridge.
we ain't had no microwave or fridge. We ain't had no microwave or fridge. And I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah. It was kind of rough. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that part was actually kind of rough.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
I can't wrap my head around it. So
Yeah.
next time we go to Vegas, I'm gonna find me a Hyatt or some type of Hilton.
I'm telling you, it is breakfast included. Please, I'm begging you.
I bet you if we would have bumped into Rick Ross or Usher, they probably would have put us up somewhere.
You know, if you want to stick by that, I'm gonna let you stick by it.
I'm just saying, next time,
Oh my god.
they would have put us up somewhere.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying. What can't you wrap your head around?
Oh my god. Okay, so mine is based off of something I saw earlier today. You know, Immature IMX.
Yes. My very first. Oh.
So anyway, an article came up about how Romeo lost his eye got injured, and I had no idea. So here's what it says.
That's the one with the patch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Romeo told Nick Cannon. This article came out like 2 years ago. But it said Romeo told Nick Cannon in Los Angeles that Brandy Norwood got into it with Half Pint. He says, this is his quote. He says, she had a book in her hand, just tossed it back, not thinking anyone or I was that close. Cut my retina, detached it, and the lens to the eye had fell out. Brandon Adams caught it. He was there with us. So he's standing there holding my lens. He's not knowing what's going on. Mark comes in and we were trying to hide it. Yeah.
What?
I'm going to read it one more time. She had a book in her hand, just tossed it back, not thinking anyone or I was that close. Cut my retina, detached it, and the lens to the eye had fell out.
Okay. And he said this to Nick Cannon where and why was this a topic of conversation?
On Nick Cannon's Cannon on Power 106. I don't know if he still has a show or not. Nick Cannon on Power 106 in LA. Yeah.
Wait, time out. So Romeo, I'm trying to think back. Romeo, he always had that patch. Like that's how Immature was introduced to us, right? Did he have the patch in the beginning?
So here's what it's saying. It's like Here's just at the top. When we were all singing I Will Never Lie Again, little did we know that Romeo from Immature, blah, blah, blah. The R&B singer, okay, this is talking about a tour. But it was saying how, like, Half Pint used to be a part of the group. So if you go back to one of the, what's the name movies? What's the movies where they was in?
House Party?
Yes. Romeo,
yes.
Romeo wasn't in those movies.
That's right.
It was the other little light-skinned boy. That's Half Pint. Half Pint was taken out of the group because of Chris Stokes.
Oh, okay.
And his
mess in his
allegedly. Allegedly. So yes. So
when is that story gonna come out? Because
yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Chris Stokes got to go somewhere. It's just.
But I think they were all on the set of something. Yeah, I don't know if they were all in like. Chris Stokes was around.
Oh God.
So yeah, they was trying to hide it and everything. It says Romeo eventually went on to have 3 eye surgeries to correct his eye.
So Brandy is the reason that.
Yeah.
Jesus. I wonder if Brandy was just like, wait, what? 20, 30 years later.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's a good looking man too. Eye patch or not. Yeah. Girl, oh my God. Listen, if he stepped to the plate, I'm taking a swing. You know what I'm saying?
I was always Batman. Or what was the other one?
LDB?
Yeah, I was always LDB.
LDB?
I was always LDB or Batman. Always. Wasn't paying Romeo no attention.
Romeo was bad. Give me that. I like pirates.
Wait a minute. Get out. We're still tired.
I'm sorry.
We're still tired.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We're still tired.
Okay. Are you ready to get into the show?
Yep, sure am.
We got a bit of politics for you guys this
Oh
week.
my gosh.
I'm going to let sis take it on over.
Girl,
Yes.
like, okay. So, yeah. So, before we left, we were talking about everything that was going on with Afghanistan and the Taliban and the 20-something year war that's been going on between the United States over in the Middle East. I don't want to say I'm happy to report, but I guess, I don't know. So basically that war is officially over as this week, the very last troops that were over there are home. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot. So
Yeah,
the very last troops, right? It's been nearly 20 years. So Marine General Frank McKenzie, commander of U.S. Central Command, announced the completion of the U.S. military withdrawal from Afghanistan at the Pentagon earlier this week. This was what his quote said: "Tonight's withdrawal signifies both the end of the military component of the evacuation, but also the end of a nearly 20-year mission that began in Afghanistan shortly after September 11, 2001. Wow. It's a mission that brought Osama bin Laden to a just end, along with many of his Al-Qaeda co-conspirators." Yeah, the cost was 2,461 U.S. service members and civilians and more than 20,000 injured. Sadly, that includes 13 U.S. service members who were killed literally last week by an ISIS-K suicide bomber.
That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Yeah. I did see that President Biden and First Lady Joe Biden, they did attend a ceremony for those 13 servicemen who were killed. I think it was early this week they attended that. So, yeah. However, it's the end of the war physically, but it's the beginning to a whole different type of war. I think at this point, mental health has been a key topic over the last couple years, especially when it comes to athletes and actually African Americans. But now is the time for us to seriously wrap our arms around those veterans who are coming home for the very first time in years. Some of the things that they have seen, I can't even fathom or even imagine. So I think this is the beginning to a different war, a mental war. And this will really see how the country acts to those veterans. We've been over here waving the flags. We've had confrontations. Now is the time we are really going to see what this country really does for those servicemen. Think about some of those that had kids that are now grown. Those kids are grown now. They don't even know who they are. And they have to deal with that, readjusting to this new normal that we're in.
Oh, child, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I just think about how the country already treats the veterans that we already had.
Right.
And I'm not impressed.
At all.
So we shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I will be praying for them because it just them getting home was traumatic. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So those 13 people that were killed by a suicide bomber that thought they were coming home and now they're not, and the people that had to watch that happen. Yeah. It's not funny. So we just need to really wrap our arms around them.
Absolutely.
This is serious. So
I'm glad that they are finally coming home, but I'm just like, what's it going to mean for whatever is to come after that? Like, ISIS or Al-Qaeda, whoever it is, I forget.
Yeah.
The Taliban.
The Taliban, yeah.
They wild.
Yeah.
So
I'm scared for them. Yeah. I'm really scared for them. I am honestly scared for them. Mm-hmm.
You know what? It was a discussion about, like, that came on across the timeline where people were like, there used to be, like, people were like, people didn't realize that there didn't used to be baggage fees. Right. And that your family used to walk you to the gate. In the airport. Yes. Because of 9/11, a lot of the airlines incorporated the baggage fees to recoup from the economic tragedy that was also that came with the September 11th attacks.
They can did that now. Y'all have gotten that
yes,
money back.
Y'all have recovered.
Y'all good.
Yes, y'all have, but they never took it back. And yeah, and once after 9/11, like no one could walk you to the gate. I mean, people could walk, like your whole family could go through the security.
I mean, with like, oh, you with them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No ticket, no nothing, just vibes.
Yes, literally,
just vibes.
Just vibes through the airport, bruh. Like I remember those days. And then just like night and day, it was just like, take your shoes off, take this off, make sure you have no jewelry on. Like night and day, like the switch was just like that. Like
yeah.
And it's crazy to think it's been 20-something years since we've been, one, going through this strip search every time we go through the airport, and two, paying baggage fees.
It is literally 20 years on September 11th, because 2001, this is 2021.
Yes.
I know that there's a couple of documentaries that are coming out, I think either on Hulu or Nat Geo. It's some, and I saw some people on Twitter talking about they're not going to watch it because, we were there, we lived through that. I'm going to watch it just because I think that there's so many things that are now probably going to be included in the documentaries that we either have forgotten or that we did not know about. And like I said, it's almost a coincidence that on the 20th anniversary or a week before it, these troops are home. Yeah. So, I'm gonna be tuning in because I just want to just kind of re-educate myself on what happened on that day. And not just in New York, in DC, Pennsylvania. Yes. It was 3 tragedies that was going on.
Did you ever watch Fahrenheit 9/11?
No.
I watched it. I had it on bootleg though. I watched it. I was watching all that stuff when it came out. Like when I was old enough to like finally watch it, I was watching all of it. And so yeah, I'll probably be watching. I didn't know there were going to be documentaries, but I'm because also there's things that we probably won't remember or whatever. Yeah. Because I was in high school. I was like a sophomore in high school.
I was in middle school, yeah.
Or something like that. So yeah, like I was in high school, so I'm sure there are things because I didn't even know at that point. I think I only been in New York one time at that point in my life, so I didn't even know what the Twin Towers were until I got home and saw it on the news, and I saw and it was actually showing this shit on TV.
That's. I think for me, living in New York, going home I remember that day perfectly. Everybody's mom and parent guardian was running to the school we're on Long Island, so we're 20 miles away from New York City. But everybody's parent was coming to get them. It was not a game. And to go home, and I remember, because my mom also owned a daycare at the time, so unfortunately, she's trying to watch that, but you got little kids watching Blue's Clues in the next room. They don't need to know what's going on, but my mom made me and my little sister watch what was happening. And it was very traumatic to keep watching that plane. Woo. And it was like, and they were like, oh my God. And then within, I think it was 9 minutes, the next plane. And it was like, what's going on? What is happening? So, and it was just eerie over like the next couple of months, hearing like people somehow, some way retrieved cell phone footage because people were on the plane calling their loved ones.
That's right.
Calling their loved ones, telling them, I'm never going to see you again. Yes. I can't. Woo. Let's move on. Because that was, to me, that was the worst part of it. I think one of the worst parts that I do remember, and then we can move on, I'll never forget, it was the New York Times or the New York Post, the news cover. The fact that they were able to actually get this, and it was the cover of the newspaper for about a couple of days. There was a woman or a man that actually had to jump out of because I
remember that.
And seeing that on the cover of the newspaper was one of the most traumatic things I've ever seen in my life. So just educate yourselves. I know there's a lot of TikTokers out here. Definitely makes me feel old. But. Educate yourselves on what's happening and what's probably going to come next because it's not over. Yeah.
So, child.
Ghetto
indeed. What do we have next, sis?
Ghetto, like Georgia, per usual. So,
well, damn.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember last year. During the Republican National Convention, former football player Hershel Walker made his political debut, I guess. He was a puppet for Trump, got up there at the RNC and was talking about how Trump is just this great human being and woo, 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 woo. Well, Herschel Walker has decided that he too wants to be a clown and run for Georgia State Senate. However, the issue is he doesn't even live in Georgia.
Oh.
So,
How does that work?
Yeah, so he's a former University of Georgia football star. He launched a campaign like a week ago for the U.S. Senate, and of course he has Donald Trump support, you know. So yeah, he's actually running against Representative Raphael Warnock's seat. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah,
I hope not.
he lives in Texas. Herschel Walker lives in Texas.
Yeah. Is he planning on moving to Georgia?
It doesn't it does say whether he'd move from his home in Texas or Georgia. They don't know because it's like you can't do that. But he did file paperwork with the Federal Election Commission establishing his candidacy.
Georgia's going to be like this really big battleground coming up. I mean, I think they already are, especially, but now because you know, Stacey Abrams was able to get that state to flip blue. Like,
yes,
Georgia is going to they're no pun intended, but they drawing their guns out down there politically. It's going to be a big issue. People going to be probably coming out the woodwork saying all kinds of stuff in terms of like running for political seats in Georgia or whatever. So Georgia, again, keep your eyes open, stay abreast because. I mean, and they've already got people passing weird laws and shit already. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. 2022 is about to be, I don't even know. It is what it is.
It's going to be a shit show.
You know, Herschel Walker has like a history of violent and erratic behavior, some of which he's attributed to his struggles with mental illness. Mm-hmm. His stance on major policies, along with his ability to court grassroots voters and donors, is unknown. Yeah, it's giving very much, oh, well, if Trump can do it, I can do it vibes. And to be very honest, he's going to be the first of many. He's going to be the first of many. I heard that, and I'm not comparing, you know, the next name I'm going to say to Donald Trump, but I did see that Matthew McConaughey is dabbling with running for something in Texas.
It's
and
like,
I try not to say it like, you know, because I don't want to be on some shut up and dribble, but it's like, why? I'm not saying you can't do both, but why? You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like no one's like, oh, I need to know what Matthew McConaughey stands on policies.
Yeah.
Like, we literally just want to see you with your shirt off. No shade, no tea.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know there got to be somebody in just a regular, you know, that works at, you know, an office somewhere that just says, you know what, I can make a change.
Who has political experience.
Yeah. You know, so like the whole celebrity running for politics thing, again, I'm not on some Laura Ingraham shut up and dribble, but I'm just kind of like.
This is all that what's the name's fault. From
Ronald Reagan?
Nope.
Because it could go back that far.
People
forget about that.
I do, but I was going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That part.
This is all Schwarzenegger's fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't, man,
I don't want it.
Yeah, so Herschel Walker, I mean, did he even play like professional football or was he just, you know, he played in college?
Okay, well.
Oh, okay, good for you.
We all have.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Who hasn't played?
Yeah.
We all played a sport in college, right? Sure, yeah. You know.
I don't know.
I don't want it, though.
Yeah, very ghetto.
Very ghetto.
But that's Georgia for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we have to talk about Hurricane Ida coming up. Well, happening in New Orleans.
As we speak.
New Orleans can't catch a break.
At all.
And okay, let me show you this clip. I'm gonna show you guys this clip that we got here, because this is a footage from a historic like
It's like a music museum.
Music museum in New Orleans. Louis Armstrong played there. You know, like this. I just feel like. Okay, first of all, we have to talk about the governor saying that there was nowhere for these people to evacuate. Like, do you remember that? Do you like?
I saw a New Orleans mayor say that. Mm-hmm. And so if you can get refugees over here from a third world country and post them in Airbnbs for free, mm-hmm. It's not like y'all did not know Hurricane Ida was coming. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, the weathermen and women prepared you for it a whole week and maybe so more in advance. Why couldn't you get people to the help that they needed? Again.
Mm-hmm. Now, New Orleans, if I'm correct, is predominantly black city, mm-hmm. right? And I'm
Louisiana,
but you know, like I know they got like 9th Ward and 4th Ward and things like all the wards 1 through 9. Is it 10? Something like that. Yeah. Nonetheless, like it's a predominantly black city, and I'm not shocked that, you know. I'm just not shocked that once again, mm-hmm. the city has failed to protect the lower class citizens, the poor neighborhoods. Like I'm never surprised. You guys don't want to take any stock into protecting and holding on to those who you think are not important, who you think do not matter. And it is a shame that again, for a second time, that the state of Louisiana has failed the people of New Orleans. And that really means that some shit got to change.
I don't understand it. Like, it just makes absolutely no sense to me. And the fact, you know, this happened on the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, which was catastrophic for the city. It took them so long to recover from that. So
I mean, they were still building houses as of recently from Hurricane Katrina. They still had devastation from Hurricane Katrina, which also means that they were not doing what they needed to do to rebuild the communities.
I don't know what needs to be done. I've never been to New Orleans. Eventually, I do want to get there. Mm-hmm. But something's got to change because this just don't make no sense. I was seeing some people on Twitter, like, you know, my cousin's stuck in the attic. Please send a boat. Mm-hmm. If somebody got something, send it. I was like, yo, like, of course, I was seeing other people like, you know, like Ava DuVernay, y'all need to. What do you expect her to do?
Right.
What do you expect? It's not, y'all look to these celebrities, like you're looking for Lil Wayne and Lil Boosie and Ava DuVernay and celebrities who came out of that community to do something. They don't live there anymore. You need to talk to the politicians who are there. Mm-hmm. The mayor, the city councilman, the aldermen. Mm-hmm. Those are the people that need to be held accountable for, not Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Like, no. Something has to change. But, you know, when it comes to politics, I mean, look at what's going on. We just talked about Hershel Walker. We can go to the city council right now and be like, you know, we're running for city council of Charlotte. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, no political background, no nothing. And that's what really needs to change. Like, I mean, but I guess it's all like a moral thing, mm-hmm. because anybody can, you know, look the part like, oh yeah, I'm a politician and I care and da-da-da. But do you really, like, are you really working for the people? There's very minimal politicians out here in the entire country that are that are working for the people.
Right.
And there had to be some type of something that needs to change for that, because there's going to be another hurricane that's going to hit Katrina. That's going to hit New Orleans. That's going to hit Florida. Mm-hmm. That's going to hit Mississippi. That's going to hit Texas.
Yes.
Hell, they own Senator Ted Cruz left. He had a whole ice storm.
And he left.
And he said, "Oh, we going to Puerto Rico. We out of here." But that's who y'all keep putting in office. So
make it make sense.
Y'all keep putting him in office because I don't know what does he have on y'all that y'all keep putting that man in office?
Racism.
What is it? He don't look good.
Listen, racism over everything. Racism. It goes racism and then it goes your sex. So
yeah.
you are a white male, if you are a white female, if you are a black male, you are a black female. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it will always be race first, because you got to uphold the race first.
Yeah.
And then you can get to sexes and whatnot, maybe later.
I don't know. I don't know what needs to happen. I really don't. I don't, but I'm so tired. I have a coworker in Louisiana, you know, working remote. She had to go to a hotel. Like, you know, we've talked to her. Yeah. But she ain't working because she ain't got no power.
Of course.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So, you know, prayers up to the people of New Orleans, the people. I'm so sorry that your state has failed you again.
Again.
I'm sorry that your state has failed you again.
Like y'all are literally on the coast. Like, so y'all should be prepared at all times.
At all times.
During the months of end of July through October, y'all should be prepared. Because you already know what it is. You already know what it is.
And the fact that y'all are not, and people are saying like, well, why can't they just leave? Some people don't have cars. Some people literally don't have money. Do you understand? We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic as much as we are all out here in the streets.
And where you expect them to go?
Where are they going if they ain't got no money?
Because you ain't. And that's, you ain't gonna open the doors for them.
Quickly, where are we going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Stop telling people what they need to do.
You're not gonna open the doors for them.
Where are they going?
That's the crazy thing. I mean, if you're one of those individuals that actually will be like, you know what, y'all can come in here, just wear y'all masks, then salute to y'all. But for everybody else is just tweeting like, oh my God, y'all need to do something. You do something.
You do something. You do something.
You do something, bro.
Oh my God.
Ghetto. Very ghetto.
Speaking of doing something, finally something has been done. Dylann Roof's death sentence has been upheld. He ain't got to go home, but he got to get the hell up out of here. Yeah. Yep, that's all I really got to say.
This man who slaughtered 9 people, almost 10, because one had to pretend like she was dead just to escape. Slaughtered 9 people in Bible study that were praying with him, teaching him the word. He actually had the audacity, the caucasity to be like, I don't deserve to die.
I ain't God, but
yeah, I you know what? It's so tricky because I'm not really for the death penalty like that, to be honest, because I just don't think 2 wrongs make a right. But this type of individual, like, just keep him in the hole forever. He shouldn't even be able to see other people. He shouldn't be able to see anybody but those 9 people that he slaughtered. Those should be the last people that he's seen, was the 9 people that he slaughtered for no reason. I want to know, where the 2 cops that took his ass to Burger King? Are they in jail?
Put them right next to him, yo.
Are they in jail? Oh, you hungry?
You hungry? You want Burger King?
You want Burger King?
You want some Burger King?
Get you a Whopper. We'll actually uncuff you and let you eat.
Them cops say you actually can have it your way.
All right.
Yep.
Because I mean, a lot of these cases like get to me, but this one, like, for you to actually think that you can appeal you slaughtered 9 people in the house of God. And they had open arms when you walked in. They opened the door for you.
They welcomed you.
Even though they questioned it, like, what is this white man doing here? You know what? But because you know what? He's coming here to be saved. We got you. They opened the door for you, sat there, prayed with you, sang with you, taught you the word, and then you just said, you know what? What I really came to do is, and the fact that somebody had to play dead just to survive. Oh, okay. I want to know where the cops are.
He's going to the hot place either way. Whether they burn him up or not, he's going to the hot place. Yeah, because
there's no way.
It's not. It's just.
There's no way possible. There's no way possible. He gotta go. He gotta go. Who else gotta go is the people of the politicians of Mississippi. Okay. So.
What's the tea, sis?
Okay. So, you know, a lot of those states down in the Delta, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, they are like not doing the whole mask mandate. They're like, no, hell no, we won't go. We're not going to put masks on. Everybody come here. Damn it. Everybody come here, do what they got to do. However, instead of doing that simple thing, just saying everybody wear a mask, they decided that they're going to do something else, right? So it just makes no sense. So they said that if you, hold on, let me find my story here. Okay. So the state is ordering those with COVID-19 to isolate or you will go to jail.
If you have COVID, you can either isolate or go to jail.
Yeah. So you go to jail and spread COVID. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah. So those who contract COVID-19 in Mississippi are being asked to either isolate at home for 10 days or more, or otherwise face a prison sentence of up to 5 years. When y'all could just do a mask mandate and it'd be cool, right? Of course, the new order was issued by the Mississippi State Department of Health as cases continue to mount in the state. Those who don't comply with the alert could also potentially face a $5,000 fine along with a prison time. Only 38% of the eligible population is fully vaccinated.
In the entire country?
The entire state.
Of Mississippi?
Yep. 38% of eligible population is fully vaccinated. Y'all literally could just issue a mask mandate. Like how North Carolina is. Well, I should say Charlotte. You know. Mm-hmm. But why would you put them in jail? I mean...
yo, people in jail got it rough, yo. In terms of this COVID, like...
yeah, no, seriously.
Like, leave me out of that.
No, seriously.
Like, yo, bro, don't send these people in here. Like,
I would hate to go to jail in Mississippi, period.
Yo,
like,
I mean, I would hate to be in Mississippi, but...
yeah, I mean, I think anywhere you go to jail is horrible, but like, it's like...
Mississippi or like Alabama.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Man, then you got Rikers.
Ooh, well.
Then you got San Quentin. So, I mean, those four.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. This sounds just like that video I sent you on TikTok of the people who were, instead of going to go get the shot, they were taking like these horse tranquilizer pills. Oh my God,
we didn't put that on the list.
Yes, and like people are like getting poisoned and calling the CDC like, "Hey, I'm getting sick because I'm taking this horse pill or whatever." And it's like, well,
first of all, where are you getting it from?
Why are you taking a horse pill?
Listen, your president, the orange pill was telling people to drink Clorox, and y'all stupid behinds actually started doing it.
Do it, keep doing it. Natural selection. I
did read a report that there was some Florida doctors actually walked out because they were just like, we're tired of y'all coming in here unvaccinated. You sit in here coming in here telling us you're not gonna wear your mask, you're not gonna get vaccinated, and that you expect us to save your life.
It's not realistic.
I feel so bad for them.
For the
doctors.
Okay,
like,
yes.
The ones that actually have, like a conscience. It's like, so I gotta save this person's life. Forget the person that just came here because they had a stroke or a heart attack. I got to save this asshole's life. And he's sitting here telling me, I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not wearing a mask. You're not going to silence me.
My mom sent me this video, I think like right after we had recorded 2 weeks ago. And a guy was saying like, listen, if you don't want to get tested or if you don't want to get the vaccine or whatever, that's fine. But stop going to the hospital when you get sick because like, he was like, my wife has cancer and she can't even get a room in the hospital because all the rooms are taken up, ventilators are taken up by people who have COVID who decided that they didn't want to get the vaccine. And that's real. I was watching a documentary, a quick little New York Times documentary. Apparently, like in the Ozarks, they have like the biggest population of people who do not want, who refuse.
Not getting vaccinated?
Yes. And there are people on their deathbed saying, if I could do this over again, I still wouldn't get the vaccine. You are hooked up to a ventilator.
I can't. I really can't, and I refuse to have this conversation with people. There's nothing that you can say to me, and there's nothing that I can say to you. There's no, like we talked about Jennifer Aniston talking about, I don't want to hang around unvaccinated people. I understand it, and I don't, and like, one of our Twitter followers, a fellow Aggie, she just had an issue. Like she was around somebody that was unvaccinated. She was waiting on her COVID test. She got a negative result, but she was just like, I'm not saying that's it. If you're not vaccinated, get away from me. And I'm like, yo, I feel you, sis.
100%.
everybody we was in Vegas, everybody was vaccinated.
Yep.
Everybody was vaccinated. I will say a lot of people. I didn't really see a lot of people with no mask on like that.
I was expecting to see a lot of people.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I thought it was gonna be chaotic, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people sitting at the little slot machine. They got it down. Okay, but
Yeah.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
Yeah.
But as for me in my house, don't come up in here unvaccinated. I'm sorry.
Vax it up.
I can't. It's at this point, it's just like, yo.
Yeah.
And that's my choice. Just like it's your choice not to get vaccinated, it's my choice to be like, I don't want to be around you. I'm good.
And that's it.
Especially if you unvaccinated and you just you outside. Like,
Y'all wild.
I'm good.
Y'all are wild.
I'm good.
Y'all are wild.
I'm good.
Y'all are wild. Speaking of being wild, this is our local story of the week. This is one of my alma maters. I went to this high school here in Charlotte.
Ghetto.
For 9th and 10th grade, though, so I didn't graduate from there.
Oh, okay. She's not, no alum.
Yeah, no alumni status there. No. But sis, you've had the story, so I'll let you take it over.
Crazy. So, like, their principal has been on leave because there has been several cases of rape and sexual assault that happened on Myers Park's high school campus that were literally just looked the other way. Like, what'd you say? Oh, not my business. 6 women have come forward to publicly detail what happened after they reported being raped or sexually assaulted by a fellow student at Myers Park High School. Each woman reported to both school administrators and police, and each woman says they left their interactions with police feeling as though nothing was going to happen. Just regular.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just not looking good. There was one CMPD officer said that he was given dubious legal advice from a department lawyer that led him to dismiss one reported rape almost as soon as he heard about it. Like, basically, like, don't say anything, nothing.
What?
Yeah, so of course court records and interviews with the 6 women raised new questions for police. I mean, you know what I mean? There's no shocker there.
No.
There's no shocker there.
Nothing telling the girls to be quiet.
Yeah.
Were they students or like?
Yeah, they were students. So here we go. Like, so they first started investigating their handling of sexual violence at Myers Park. This was back in 2015. So this has been
6 years.
Yeah, exactly. After a student there reported being raped in the woods adjacent to campus during the school day. The student, who later filed a lawsuit under the name Jane Doe against CMS and CMPD, texted her mom and friends in an effort to get help while she was in the woods. The text message said, "Mom, I'm being kidnapped." The female text said, 7:18 a.m. "Call somebody, don't call me." A minute later, the student texted a group message to her friends at school saying, "Call the cops." When a friend responded why, she replied by telling them to find the resource officer, Bradley Leak. She was very specific. 30 minutes later, after unsuccessfully texting both her parents and her group of friends in hopes that an officer would come find her, she texts at 8:05, "I was attacked. I feel so gross."
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is crazy. After she was found, her parents took her to the hospital for a rape kit. Police didn't even come by to collect the rape kit for hours, despite 4 calls from the hospital and a call from the girl's mom. Ridiculous.
That's terrible.
Serena Evans, who reported being raped by a fellow student in a bathroom one day after school in 2016, said the police did little to investigate.
Oh my God.
She said she recalled telling a detective that, recalled a detective telling her that she didn't have a case because she untied her shorts at the direction of I can't read this. Because she untied her shorts at the direction of a man she said raped her after he had allegedly already forced her to perform oral sex on him.
What the fuck is going on at Myers Park?
I don't know.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
This is serious. Shout out to WBTV.
I'm disgusted. Nah, dog, I'm disgusted.
Yeah, this is pretty gross. I mean, this is a very, very long report.
I'm disgusted.
These young girls, there's several young girls in this story that are talking about being raped. I mean, and the years are going from 2015 to 2016 to 2018 to 2019. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, this is really
terrible.
bad. This is really bad. So, for fellow students who go to Myers Park,
Keep that thing on you.
Forget Myers Park. Just anywhere you go. I don't care where you are, how old you are, especially if you are a woman. Please protect yourself. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You got these little boys. You got these grown ass men, and then you got these grown ass women and grown ass men in these administrative roles that are doing nothing to protect you. They're doing absolute girl. Okay, on the plane, I watched a movie called Promising Young Woman.
You finished it?
And this is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened in that movie. But it was in medical school. What happens to her, you can picture. What happens to him, he goes on and gets married and becomes a doctor and everything. Mm-hmm. It has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop. Sis talks about it all the time. Your friends is rapey as fuck.
And you're not checking them.
Get them out of here.
You're not checking your rapey friends, which means that what? You...
Birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Sorry.
Yes.
I know this your man's, even your girls, like girls is rapey too.
Dude,
like
straight up.
Girls is rapey too. Like flirting and being rapey is two different things.
Right.
If he says leave me alone, leave him alone.
Right.
Period.
Check your rapey friends.
Ugh.
So yes.
That just stressed me out.
You can find more stories like that and more on itstheblock.com.
Ugh, it's the block. I can't even say it because like that story just pissed me off.
It was disgusting. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, black excellence, us. Remember, itstheblock.com. That's where we are, and that's where you need to be. Period. All right, we're gonna run through a lot of stuff because I didn't realize I was gonna take up so much time. So
me neither.
I know, right? You see me at 46 minutes.
We got into it.
Okay. Cam Newton has been released from the Patriots. Good for him, I say.
I mean, honestly,
who really wants to play for the Patriots?
Honestly, seriously.
I don't really know why. Like I said, I don't really follow sports that much, but
some people are saying this because he didn't get vaccinated because the NFL. First of all, the NFL is not making their players get vaccinated. I want to say that. I think it was the NBA that was doing it, but they're not making their players get vaccinated. However, they're saying that they were following CDC protocols, blah, 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 blah. That's not the case because there's a couple other quarterbacks that, that are not vaccinated. They're very publicly saying that they're not vaccinated. They're not thinking about it. They're still going to play. So, Cam Newton's in his 30s. So everybody can't be a Tom Brady. Everybody can't be a Brett Favre. Everybody can't be a Jerry Rice. Everybody can't be, some of the greats, know. But, I mean, I think Cam Newton has done what he needed to do. Everybody's not going to get a ring.
Yeah.
And so, and I want y'all been talking hella shit on Twitter. Y'all ain't gonna say that to his face.
You won't.
He'd take that hat off and throw it at you.
Right. Hello. That's what he would say. Speaking of football, sis kind of want to tell you, has to tell you this story because.
Girl.
What?
Girl.
Please.
Okay. Real quick.
Yes.
Okay. So.
This is a crazy story.
Okay, I am. It really is. It's like, is this really happening?
Yes, it is.
So there is a fake high school called Bishop Sycamore. Like, listen to the name of it, Bishop Sycamore. That somehow, some way, lied to ESPN. Still even trying to figure out how ESPN and them connected. And somehow, some way, got on ESPN, played 2 games.
Yo.
Girl, it's crazy. So, like, this is what happened. So, like, the game was scheduled by Paragon Marketing Group, whose president, Rashid Ghazi, denied having knowledge of Bishop Sycamore's Friday game. So, they played 2 games. So, Ghazi said that the company did not do the diligence in researching the team. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Girl, this team is apparently from Ohio. They don't even recognize Bishop Sycamore as a legitimate high school, and their physical location, practice facilities, and roster eligibility could not be verified. So somebody at ESPN is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, a few people. The team's head coach, Yes. Come on, Complex with these pop-ups. Roy Johnson also has an active arrest warrant out for fraud charges.
Of course he does.
Many of the players, quote unquote, have already graduated high school.
Of course.
It's a bunch of adults. Like 20 and 30-year-olds that's still trying to live out their dreams. There's never been a Bishop Sycamore. A lot of them are just high school dropouts.
Nah, dog.
Yeah.
This is male bravado at its finest.
Girl, and if you Google this and you see you have to see how they even came out of the tunnel. It giving very much Bring It On vibes. Remember how the team came out? Like, that's what it looked like.
Oh,
that's what it looked
God.
like. They came out, the logo on I don't know.
Listen, they had to be like, listen, we about to go here and smash these high school students.
But let me tell you what the score was.
Yes, please.
58-0. 58-0. So not only were y'all fake, y'all got y'all ass whooped by a bunch of high schoolers. You know, because they actually are football players.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody tore their ACL. I mean, can you imagine being 36 years old
with a torn
your ACL because you got beat up by a bunch of high school football players?
Doing something you shouldn't have been doing.
Okay, go to work. Go to work.
Yo, this is crazy.
Go to work. I mean, I don't know what's going on with ESPN, but
this is crazy, sis.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
They're not a real high school.
Okay.
Bishop Sycamore.
What in your right mind would be like, yeah, me as a grown man, I'm about to go out here and play under a fake high school.
Girl, it was somebody actually got to one of the players and actually got a chance to talk to him.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was like, girl, basically he was saying like they already like, yo, this is gonna be on Netflix. Like they've been recruiting people, so
shut up.
It's only a matter of time for this. Like,
oh, it'll be on Netflix, all right, but not as the way you think.
Yeah, it said. Hold on, it's okay. What's the crazy thing that happened while you were there? It was like, it's ish I could say, but I really don't want to. For the month and a half, we had 35 players. They moved us into new houses for that. A month and a half, we were all sleeping on the floor. It's crazy. Like, we had players from every borough of New York. Then we had players from the inner city of Columbus, Ohio. That's where I'm from. He said, like, so then the question was like, how did y'all even get there? Like, what is the recruitment?
Yeah.
They were like, at first they had like brochures and a plan. They sent me books with like ish on how the school was supposed to look, blueprints and everything, giving very much Dr. Umar vibes. They told us we was going to be on Netflix. They recruited us, telling us we were going to be on the show. Then they told us we were going to be the IMG of the Midwest. Yeah, it's a serious article that was written. Yeah, so like this is a former Bishop Sycamore player actually exposed. Girl.
Wow.
Girl. Ghetto.
That is ghetto.
Ghetto.
It
like as more stuff comes out, it just gets worse and worse. It's like, but it's the fact that y'all still lost. 58-0. 58-0.
I would have to go under the witness protection program and change my name. Because there's no way. You wouldn't even got an interview out of me. Nope. Nope.
What are you, the Toros?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sad. Very, very sad.
The Toros, like, no.
They sucked. They absolutely sucked.
Very ghetto.
Speaking of things that are ghetto, as you know, we've been talking about Jeopardy. This is the most action Jeopardy has gotten from us in a long time.
Honestly.
We've been talking about it for almost like 3 weeks straight at this point. So Mike Richards, who was the executive producer, remember we talked about the last episode, we talked about how he decided to step up and just be the host anyway.
Like, who does that?
Yes. Well, his name was Mike Richards.
I'll do it.
Actually, matter of fact, I'll just do it. Yeah, we did auditions, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in anyway.
All right.
Mike Richards would no longer be the executive producer of Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune as of Tuesday, after a firestorm of controversies forced him to resign as the show's newest host. It says, we had hoped that when Mike stepped down from the host position at Jeopardy, it would have minimized the disruption and internal difficulties we have all experienced these last few weeks. Wrote the vice president at Sony Pictures. That clearly has not happened. On August 20th, just a day after he began filming his first episodes as the new face of the show, Richards said he would no longer be its host. 2 days earlier, The Ringer's Claire McNear had reported that Richards routinely made sexist and racist comments on a podcast he co-hosted during his time as executive producer of The Price is Right. Jesus Christ. He had been the executive producer of Jeopardy since 2019 and had already had a lot of baggage There were questions about how closely he was involved in the process of selecting a new host while vying for the position himself. Shortly before Stoney announced that he would succeed the late Alex Trebek as host, several news outlets resurfaced discrimination lawsuits from Richard's time as the executive producer of The Price is Right, which revealed allegations that he led a toxic work environment.
My whole thing with stuff like that is like, so why is it that he had to be named host for this stuff to come out? That's the problem I have with, like, if you're an executive producer, that means you are calling the shots of a lot of these beloved shows that have been on for years. Why is it that all of a sudden that he's in the forefront when we've been seeing his name come across the screen every night for the last 30-something, 2 years, but even on Price is Right, like, why? I want people to stop waiting to say stuff. Stop waiting for that stuff. Like, we wouldn't have Donald Trump as a president if everything would have came out way before he even he came down that escalator.
I think when you put, as soon as you decide I want to be a face of something, then that's when people really get to go in and scrutinize you. Unfortunately, it's because you're behind the scenes. People don't really care about you because they don't see you. But because he wanted to step up and be the man, and on the way it was done, was like y'all had a whole audition process, and he was like, "Oh, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do it." Like, get the no. So yeah, he's
absolutely not
fired.
Absolutely not.
What do we got next?
Bye.
I wish I could say bye to this, and that is another Cinderella movie. I don't want it. Camila Cabello is the new Cinderella. The only reason I will watch it is because Billy Porter is supposed to be playing the fairy god person.
Yeah.
But I'm good on that.
I mean, I'm kind of interested. I'm intrigued because the way the story has kind of been revised about her, not like she's not after finding a husband. It's like, I just want to be like, she's supposed to be a dressmaker and she wants to run a business. So I thought that was kind of cool. I did think that was like, oh, that's kind of dope. Because we never really knew what Cinderella, like, she just stay in the house and just, take after her little nasty stepsisters and stepmother, like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that part of the story was cool. I thought it was, kind of cool that it was some diversity. I mean, it ain't Brandy,
right? We
so
already have a diverse Cinderella
that
movie.
part.
Also, wasn't Camila Cabello racist to Normani and stuff like that? They was in the same group together, Fifth Harmony.
Y'all actually listen to Fifth Harmony?
I didn't, but nonetheless.
I swear, I ain't.
Nope, I don't know any Fifth Harmony songs.
Couldn't, if their song was playing right now, I wouldn't know it was them.
I probably do know one, but other than that, no, I don't know no Fifth Harmony songs.
I know a Normani song and I know a Camila Cabello song.
I don't even know a Camila Cabello song.
You know that one song she had up with her boo, Shawn Mendes, but she has some other songs out. But
are they still doing that thing where they're trying to make us think they're together?
Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, I know everybody's calling him. They think he's gay, but cause he's bad. So
anyway. Speaking of bad.
Damn.
Speaking of bad.
Damn.
I just want to preface this by saying I'm very sorry, y'all, that we have to show y'all this. This is what Trick Daddy said. This is his vibe.
When you say women to support the eat booty gang, you saying women is eating the booty?
Yeah, women eat the booty too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to make noise for that or not.
Yeah, I get 8 out.
Yeah, wait, what? What is champagne?
I get 8 out. Hey, listen, man. Check this out.
All right, Trick, you don't have your legs in the air, though.
It depends. We don't need to think about it.
So yeah. Somebody is tossing Trick Daddy salad. I don't even know why we shared that with y'all, but I thought it was funny.
I don't care if it's Jay Ellis. I don't care if it's Chris Evans or Luke James. Any of my 12 husbands.
Oh my God.
I wish a nigga would ask me to do that.
I will put you in a headlock before I ever.
I'm just gonna stab you. I'm sorry, what you say?
Don't even think about asking me. No.
let alone, somebody for everybody.
There is.
I believe that. I'm a hopeless romantic. But that's where my romance, that cap right there, that's where it's at.
It ends right there.
Okay, I know people are into some weird stuff.
Absolutely.
And that's cool. Only salad I like is Caesar, garden, cucumber salad. That's it.
That's it.
God dang it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's nasty.
I'm sorry.
I will say, I thought it was, that's cool that he kind of brought that up.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
It's very progressive.
You know what I mean? For a man to be like, hey, like I do like my salad towards like,
because he does give me like a man who would be insecure about that.
Absolutely,
he gives me that vibe. So
he gives me boosie vibes. He definitely gives me boosie vibes.
He does give me boosie vibes. But you know what? Good for you, Trick, for being very secure in your masculinity and saying that, and you said it with your chest.
Because even though it's like you got your legs, and he's like, I mean, it depends.
Yes.
I mean, shit.
So good for you. You actually, you know what? Salute to you.
You know
Trick.
what I mean?
You know what?
It's still nasty, but hey.
Look at you, man. Salute to you. My hat goes off to you. Up next, child. Okay, we got so much stuff. We're going to get rid of some of this stuff. We're going to come back to some of this stuff.
Okay.
We going to come back to that?
Yeah, we can come back to that.
Okay, we can come back to that.
We can come back to that.
And we can come back maybe to
Yeah.
To this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else we should come back to?
That one? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have...
No, we don't really have to talk about
that one.
We can come back to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until we see more, because right
Yes.
now I don't know what that is.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so while in Vegas, we went to go see Candyman. I'm like, no.
Say the last time.
No, I'm not. No,
Say
not.
the last time.
I'm not gonna
Girl,
say it.
Yaya might pop up here.
But he will be the new guy. No, thank you.
Yaya pop up here. Then you gotta go. But then...
No, hell no. It's a team effort. It's a team effort if we both do it. Sorry.
Damn.
Like, we're gonna take turns or something, Shawty, we're gonna take turns. Rotate that nigga. We're gonna rotate him.
Girl.
So yes, the new Candyman movie came out August 27th. We saw it while in Vegas. Mm-hmm. It was good.
Super good.
It was very interesting. I wish I would have saw the first one.
Yeah.
Before we had seen it. I feel like there are questions that I have that could probably be answered from the first one.
Yeah.
But it's not, I would say, I don't think it's as scary as y'all think it's going to be.
It's not at all.
It's definitely more of like a little political, social justice take onto the movie, which I don't remember if the first one was.
No.
It wasn't?
The first one was literally like...
Woogie Boogie.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta think if they came out like the like very early 90s.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
So yeah.
they did have some of the original cast in the movie.
A lot of the original cast.
Which was super duper dope.
Yeah.
But we're part of the reason why it was number one in the box office, making the director, Nia DaCosta, the first Black female director to go number one in the box office. I thought I did think that Ava DuVernay did that with Selma when that came out, but but either way, I'm rooting for both of them.
Yes.
So
and make sure y'all saying that as Nia, Jordan Peele was a part of it, but Nia directed the movie.
yeah, he was one of the producers.
Okay, so make sure you get it right. Okay,
Yeah.
get it right.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah. It was good. I love the way it was shot. There are like points in the movie where they use like paper mache or something to tell the story. I thought that was super dope.
That was real cool.
That was really cool.
Real cool.
That was really cool.
Coleman Domingo. Oh, he's so fine. Just they all, Yaya Coleman, Tiana Paris, they all did just an amazing job.
Yeah.
An amazing job. And Yaya.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Oof.
Like
Yeah.
I will say his name 5 times in the mirror.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll pop up in my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
All right. I'm sorry.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
Why don't we move on to the next?
Yes, we can.
Move on to the
Let's
next
do
thing.
that. Yes. I'll let you do this one.
Oh, child. Okay. Yeah. So while we also were in Vegas, you know what? We were on vacation, but we were still doing our job. Okay.
Yes.
We were still doing our job.
Real Virgo energy.
Just like, yo, screenshot that so we can talk about it weekend. And I did. So yeah, that college just started across the country, and it's really, I really feel so bad for y'all. I really do. But I'm also very glad that we got our college experience when we did, because girl, it's very ghetto. Xavier University in Louisiana. So on top of the hurricane, they basically said that like their leaders are telling unvaccinated students that they cannot attend fall classes. Like either you vaxxed or you axed. That's it. Period.
Oh my God.
That's it. So like the vice president of admin and the chief of staff, Patrice Bell, says unvaccinated students are getting notification this week that they will be notified. They will be notified that they do not have health clearance and that they will not be able to join us the effective end of this week.
Yo, this whole vaccination thing, I know we talked about it for 40 minutes already,
Yeah.
but this is going to bring up so much more stuff like this.
Yeah.
This is going to seriously bring the country to a huge divide in terms of how to move forward with things. And I think this to me is actually taking it too far.
Yeah. I mean, so
Yeah.
some of the students actually said some stuff like this one sophomore Elise Took said, I think it's unfair to unenroll them because they still need their education, but she said I can see both sides. They are trying to protect the students that they have on campus and they're trying to make it normal for us as much as possible. So that's cool. Another one who fourth year student was like, I can't believe it. Like, it's just super crazy. They did issue the mandate, like in an April letter. So they've had more than enough time to get vaccinated. Damn. Right now it's really hard to get tests, but you can get vaccinated anywhere.
Yeah, it is hard to get tests.
Super hard to get tests right now. So
That's rough, yo.
So that in itself should tell y'all that y'all need to just, vaccinated or not, just kind of limit. Mm-hmm. It's no big deal. Like, watch some shows.
Yeah.
Stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Or just try to stay away from it. Or just wear your fucking mask.
Pick up a book addiction.
Yeah. Ask Sierra how many books she got in Vegas at the bookstore.
I bought 4 books.
I thought it was 5.
I bought 4.
Oh, okay.
I bought 4. I spent
Y'all should have seen her. I FaceTimed her while she was in the bookstore while I was getting dressed. You should have seen her face. She was like, like, I'm in a bookstore.
I was too hyped.
She was really excited. I was excited for her. Like, that's dope. That's dope.
The book gang.
Like, she is real out in these streets. But yeah, so Xavier University, Louisiana, like Sis said, it's a lot of schools that are, dealing with that. So
that's rough though.
Did you see the clip of A&T? There was a huge pool party at A&T. Like,
no.
Girl, just COVID was all up in there, like the bees at Candyman, like all up in there, like.
Oh no.
Just like we outside. Oh, okay.
So I wonder, like, is Xavier University gonna not return scholarship money or
I don't know.
How does that work?
That's a good question. That is a good question.
Cause I'd be hot, right? If I didn't get vaccinated and y'all was like, yeah, you can't enroll, but we still won't take your money. No, you will not. Somebody going to refund Navient or whoever, run them their money back, because if I can't be a student here, there's no point you taking my money. That's not how this works up in here. No, ma'am.
This is interesting. So, one of the students that the one who was a senior, he said he actually qualifies for medical or religious exemption. Those students and staff members have to submit to 2 weekly COVID-19 testings. So,
Every
2 weeks.
Oh my God! Just get the vaccination.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of companies that are dealing with that right now. It's like LA actually just because they're all over the place. They basically was like, all right, cool. You don't want to get vaccinated. They're getting tested every week, every Monday. You've been out on the weekend. You outside, yeah.
Yo, you want to deal with sticking that thing up your nose every Monday?
It's not a good time.
It's not a good time.
It's not a good time. So, very ghetto out here. Very ghetto out here.
Oh, God.
The last 2 things is also very, very ghetto. University of Kentucky. Black football students at a fraternity party. What could go wrong, right? Everything. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Yeah.
So I saw this story because this girl actually posted a GoFundMe for these 6 football players. They have been charged with first-degree burglary, with one accused of first-degree wanton endangerment. That's the same charge that Breonna Taylor's killers got.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Following an investigation of an incident at a private party. Girl, some of these men's names, okay?
Yes.
That's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So basically, they said that three individuals entered a private party that they were not invited to at a residence and were asked to leave. They became upset and threatened to return. The release added, and then they came back a short time with additional individuals. Oh. They forced their way inside, and one suspect was observed pointing a firearm at a victim. Yeah, this is a lot going on because apparently that never happened. It was some football players that went to a white frat party. There were some racial slurs saying exchange, got into a fight, and somehow, some way, they're being charged with burglary. We've seen this story too many times. So, hopefully, I don't know.
Being a black student at a PWI seems exhausting.
Girl. So I'm going to do a little more reading on the story because I'm just really intrigued to find out what happens to these young boys. And of course, because they're football players, so lineman Reuben Adams, running back Jaton McClain, defensive back Andrew Phillips, receiver Ernest Sanders IV, safety Vito Teasdale, and defensive back Joel Williams were charged with first-degree burglary. It seems to me like 6 black college football players at the University of Kentucky, which is a sports gold mine. I don't know them and I was not there, but it just seems kind of odd that these football players, all of them on the team active, why would they just randomly just rob a frat house? Y'all ain't got no money.
Well, is it a white frat house?
Yeah, but still, like, you're at a party that just, something is not adding up.
Yeah, why would they? They probably there on scholarship or I don't.
Burglary, like, did you take something? Like that,
that is kind of sus.
It very sus. Listen, my lawyer hat is on. This don't make no sense. I'm gonna keep up with this because I don't like it.
It's very sus.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like it at all.
When she told me that story, it reminded me of our last story of the show, and yeah, I'm just gonna show y'all this video, and maybe people will learn about their damn business after this.
And that's on period.
Here we go.
She hit him first.
Yeah, she slapped him in his face.
Get his glasses. Somebody get his glasses.
Oh, the black guy.
Child. So I can't find any update on this story in terms of like an article or anything like that. But as you can clearly see, they were at a Steelers game, and that lady hit him first, slapped him in the face, and felt comfortable enough to slap him in the face for whatever reason. She thought that she could slap a stranger she don't know in the face, and there would not be no repercussions. Not only did she get hit, but he put her boyfriend to sleep.
2 L's.
2 L's.
Listen.
Why the fuck would you think that you could slap somebody you don't know him? You don't know him. What has to come across your mind? What has to come across your mind to be like, I'm gonna slap you? You don't know me.
I don't condone violence. Sometimes I choose it, but I don't condone it. And I don't condone men putting their hands on women. Right. But sometimes, and I was telling this before we started recording, I get very tired of women putting their hands on men. Mm-hmm. On men. Mm-hmm. And thinking that when they retaliate,
you shocked?
Stop thinking that y'all can beat men. It's not cute.
It's not. It's also not realistic. Like,
it's especially the ones you don't know. Okay, like yeah, you play fight, little WWE with your man. You play cousins. Your friends. A man you don't know, a black man at that in Pittsburgh.
Okay, and now you look at you.
A Steelers fan, you know they thugs.
And now y'all both embarrassed on the internet because your boyfriend took a nap.
You look a mess. You look a mess.
I don't understand, baby. Like,
why aren't white people able to hold their liquor? Like, seriously.
Yo, they do be getting sloppy.
They be getting sloshed.
No, I do need white people to like, what's the tea? Like, why do y'all can't like tighten up?
Yeah, seriously. Because it don't make no type of sense. It don't make no sense
at all.
I don't get it.
So,
I don't
yeah.
get it. But stop putting your hands on these men. I'm sorry. I don't care if they carrying purses. They got the dangling earrings. I know all that's going on. Mm-hmm. They're still men.
Period. Okay?
And they whoop your ass. That's it. Period.
Yeah, period. Whew. All right. That is it for this week's episode. It's time for this week's lip service question. Yes, we have one this week. Mind your business.
We didn't have too many responses, I guess, because we've been like kind of gone for a minute.
I have a couple on Twitter because I posted it.
Yeah,
and everybody thought it was about me personally.
I saw that.
And I felt some type of way about that. But you know what? I am going to use those responses.
You handled it because I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah, I was like, first of all, y'all mad disrespectful. And now I'm about to use y'all answers on this podcast.
It works.
It works. So this week we asked you guys, how long is too long to start liking someone? So here we go. Mariah, hey girl.
Hey girl.
She said, none of us know, girl. You just gotta wink it. Talisha Holmes said,
hey Talisha.
She said, never too soon. Life is too short. Go ahead and like that nigga now.
Period. Period, sis. Period.
Someone named __ Camo said, honestly, if they can't look into my eyes and already tell I like them, they moving too slow for me.
Wait, what? Wait, say it again.
I'm gonna say it one more time. She said, honestly, if they can't look into my eyes and already tell I like them, they moving too slow for me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
My girl Allison said, the moment I actually like you, I want you. Time is irrelevant.
Oh.
I know.
I actually really like that.
Some other people said, Nike Rules 301. He said, once we get off that first FaceTime call, it's definitely
that part.
lit.
No, honestly. If you could FaceTime with somebody for like an hour or so, like, yeah, like, I don't want to hear it. He's right.
And then the last person, Lore, she said, it's never too soon. Embrace that shit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you have any responses?
I think I got one.
Okay.
I did get one. I never be on the right page. Oh wait, but let me go back to the page. We did have some responses.
Oh, we did.
We did have a few.
Okay.
Just a few. Gavin said love at first sight.
Oh my God.
But he married.
He's married.
He married. Shout out to Gavin, birth of his baby boy.
Yes.
Born on my birthday, so I'm the godmother. And then Soul Train Company said he just here for the comments.
Of course he is.
You're not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave.
So you just not gonna leave an answer.
Oh my gosh. And then let's see, what else did I have here? Okay, Miss Tiffany 08, hey girl. She said when you like someone, you like someone. When you like someone, you like someone. It could be instantly or it could take time, which is very true. So
yes.
that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Okay. Well, what do you think? How long is too long to start liking someone?
First of all, let me preface this question came from my friend Lamont. Okay, what up, bro?
Hey, Lamont.
You know, because he was telling me this girl told him that she started liking him, and I was like, okay, how long y'all been talking? Mm-hmm. And he was like, it's been like a month and a half. I was like, okay,
yeah, that's.
And he was kind of like,
okay,
listen,
all right.
I love my bro. He's special though.
Okay,
he's from Philly, but you know.
Oh, I know him. Yes, yes. Hey, Lamont.
I don't really think there's a time limit. Like, I've been on like 2 dates with a dude and I'm just like, yo, I really am digging. I think for me, it's all about like, if you put in the effort, like you hitting me up every day, like we're getting to know each other very quickly. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
You can't help but catch feelings for somebody. You know what I mean? Especially if the vibe is just there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I liked my boyfriend a lot after our third date.
That is acceptable.
Yeah. After our third date. Because I didn't save his number for a while.
Wow.
Like, we was just talking. I don't think I saved his number until, like, after maybe our third or fourth date. Mm-hmm. And so.
That's acceptable, though. That's an acceptable answer.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Yeah. What about you?
A day.
Oh, wow.
A day.
Okay.
That's too soon.
Oh, that's too soon.
That's
okay,
too
I was about
soon.
to say, I was like, wow.
I think I told you this story before, but I told you, like, I had met a guy on MySpace. We went on a date.
You did tell me that.
I was like maybe like 17 or 18. So we went to a date to Wendy's and we had a great time. Like we had a good conversation. I get back home, this nigga texts me like, he's like, I'm in love with you. No, you not. Get the love out your eyes, nigga.
You got that whoa, nah.
That's I did right at the screen like that too. Like, no. He was really like, I love you. Like,
oh my God.
He was like, we had such a great time. Like, I'm in love with you. I'm like, no, you not. He got mad at me. He's like, how are you going to tell me that I'm not in love with you?
Yeah,
like,
that's a little much.
Like, no, like you just like we literally just met face to face. We had talked a little bit over, over the internet or whatever. But like, you literally just met me. Like, that's crazy. I had another guy who I used to talk to also in a day who told me that he loved me.
Yo, you just got it like that, sis.
I don't want that.
You just got it like that.
I don't want it.
That's a pattern.
I don't want it. It's a pattern I don't want.
Damn.
So for me, it's like if you tell me that you love me in a day, now I'm giving you the side eye because that's to me,
that's a little
that's weird. Like that's weird, and that's that's my experience with it. But I think like how you said like after 3 days, like that's enough time to like someone. I think that's good. Like I think that's acceptable. I think Lamont is tripping. I think a month is a good time. Like that's a good time. Enough of a stretch to start liking someone. Yeah. He's tripping.
Lamont is a different case. He is a different type of breed.
I see, but like
it's going to be that one special woman that's going to get my bro's heart.
Tell him stop playing and go ahead and like that girl back. Okay.
You know. And I was he was telling me the whole situation, like different things that they did. I'm like, so
right, like
how are you not expecting her to not like you? Like y'all been hanging out, doing things. I'm like, dude.
What you said was right.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Please don't be one of, like it's been 6 months. Like, okay, if you don't know if you like somebody after 6 months,
then why are you still talking to him?
I mean, and that's seriously.
Why are you wasting their time?
You wasting their time. That's not cool.
You wasting your time. Like
not cool at all.
Big clown energy. Is
not
that you?
Cool
Hey, clown.
For real. Like seriously.
You're giving me clown vibes.
A mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We don't have any reviews.
Is it because we were gone for a week?
I don't know. But someone asked us, can you give us the TikTok, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the TikTok is at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
If you was reading that description, you would know.
It's a brand.
This is, okay? Everywhere, except for Twitter, because they won't let us make a whole long handle or whatever.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know.
Jerks.
I know. That's it for this week's episode.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We are on a whole bunch of platforms. Mm-hmm. I had to think about it. It's been a week. We're on Twitter at HeadWrapPod, on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Yes. Or you can go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have crew necks and t-shirts and things like that for sale, but not on sale. Also, don't forget to stop by itstheblock.com.
It's the block. I can say it now. It's kind of late.
Yeah. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, Black excellence, us. That's where we are. That's where you need to be. Don't forget that they also are on Twitter and Instagram at _it's the block. We're still trying to open up that studio, baby. It don't stop. Okay. And that link is where? It's in the description. You know the vibes. And if you're not rocking with GoFundMe, don't worry. We got a CashApp. $HeadWrapPod. It's all in the description box. And don't forget that we are on a bunch of platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok at Headwraps and Lipsticks. So yeah, I think that's everything.
That's it.
I don't think I have anything else for me to say.
I think we're good for right now.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Sis.
We're good for right now. Let me tell y'all. First of all, I got Sis on her birthday. Like, I mean, it was her birthday. I wasn't going to, not have a joke for her.
It was possible that you could not have done that.
No, we're going to, I'll post them so you can actually see her reactions to these great jokes because, we were gone last week. So, yeah. But I do have another joke for this week, right?
Oh, my God.
This one is super cute. Okay.
Oh, my God.
What do you call a sleeping bull?
A bullshit?
No.
I'm sorry. What do you call it?
A bulldozer.
Oh, my God.
Thanks, babe. You said that right on.
Brandon?
Thank you.
Wow, Brandon.
Listen, get you a partner that accepts your vibes, that accepts your corniness.
Wow.
So we're just two cornballs.
So Sean J and Brandon are done in these streets.
Listen,
wow, you really hate to
see
see
it. Two cornballs in love.
You really hate to see it.
And that's what happened.
Wow.
Thank you, babe.
Now I gotta block him.
Don't
too.
block him.
Damn,
That's
son.
your friend.
Is he? All right, y'all.
Oh gosh.
See y'all next week. Bye.